Margaret Brennan. Margaret, good morning. Thank you for being here. Where do U.S. negotiations stand right now with the Ukrainians and with the Russians?
Well, good morning to you, Tony. This has been one of the most head-snapping rounds of diplomacy that I have ever covered. That Thanksgiving deadline is gone. President Zelensky said he is ready to talk over these really sensitive details with President Trump, but you heard President Trump says he'll have to wait. And as you saw from those Russian bombings overnight, there's a significant obstacle here. This man, Vladimir Putin, he hasn't agreed to any of the terms that the U.S. and Ukraine hammered out in recent days. Overnight, we did hear Putin's foreign policy advisor, Yuri Ushakov, Nancy referred to him there. He seemed to really downplay that Abu Dhabi meeting between Russian intelligence and the Secretary of the Army, Dan Driscoll, and said Russia hasn't discussed an official peace plan in any detail with anyone. There's another unusual element here. The lead negotiators aren't diplomats. Driscoll, this man here, is a very close friend to Ukraine skeptic Vice President J.D. Vance, and as Army Secretary is working in parallel with Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, who does not work for the United States government, alongside Envoy Steve Witkoff, who is new to diplomacy. And those Bloomberg transcripts that Nancy mentioned revealed that the Russians expected that initial proposal from Kushner and Witkoff to be pro-Russian.
What's next for U.S. negotiators?
Well, Gail, U.S. officials are insisting, as recently as this morning, that progress is being made and that Steve Witkoff is going to go to Moscow with the latest version of the U.S. proposal for Putin. There is a lot of detail still to be worked out. European leaders are trying to kind of close ranks around Zelensky to help him work out security guarantees to prevent Russia from attacking or invading again, to press for the return of Ukraine's kidnapped children, and also to provide access to frozen Russian funds that are stuck in bank accounts in Europe that Ukraine could use to rebuild.